Okay, well, um, where do I begin? So I guess this is just gonna be I guess it's gonna be going on YouTube, but I guess it's gonna be kind of like a try to record every couple of days, like maybe like 3 days a week, and just giving you an update on life, go and what's going on in my life and what I'm doing for the week. I guess you could say like a video diary. Don't really know, but also to help me to simply learn how to talk better and I guess make eye contact and learn how to communicate with people better. So, um, hi, my name's Samuel. Most people call me Sam. I live in North Carolina, close to Raleigh. Couple things about me. I am just turned 23 actually, less than a month ago. Let's see here. I am a mechanic. Always growing up, always liked cars. Always been around them. Grandpa builds them, restores them for pretty much in his free time. Both my parents know about them, so and I've always been, I guess, in that area. So I guess that's how I got into them. So I currently have two cars and one bike. I have a '07 350Z. I have a '07 Nissan Sentra SER Spec V, and I have a 2015 Kawasaki Ninja 650. All of them were kind of like diamonds and needles and haystacks, kind of. Maybe not the Sentra, but the Z I bought it a couple years ago. It had like 40,000 miles on it, owned by an old lady, whatever. Automatic, sadly, but still very low miles for the price I paid. Got a very good deal. Then I got in an accident with it. I put it in a ditch because that was like my first like somewhat fast car. The car like before that I had like an old Nissan Altima. I drove the crap out of it, but it was not fast by any means. So of course, naturally I had to wreck down. It was in the rain though. To be fair, it was in the rain. Tire hit the double yellow line. Lost control. I tried to correct it. Gas was not, if anyone knows anything about Z's, when you turn traction control off and you hit the gas, it still cuts the throttle by like 50%. So I tried to save it, but that's on me. So the Sentra I just bought recently. Now that the SER Spec Vs, those are only manuals, so 6-speed manuals. Just trying to get more comfortable driving manual like every day because I could drive them, but not driving it every day. I would hop in them and it would take me a little bit of time to get back into the rhythm because, as you know, when driving a manual, you never truly forget how. It's like riding a bike. It's just one of them, it has to come back to you. So speaking of bikes, so my Ninja 650 got a steal of a deal on it because it only had, like I said, it's a 2015 and it only has like 2,400 miles on it. Bought it from a girl in Charlotte. Her parents bought it for her. She had some stuff happen to where she couldn't ride it for years and it just kind of sat in the garage. So, I'll be honest, I took it and dude, hasn't missed a beat. That bike is literally spotless. And they've already done all the stuff on it that I would have wanted to do. For example, they got the smaller wind visor. They cut the back off with a license plate bracket. They installed the shorter one, stuff like that. Meant by it's white. And it's funny, so all my cars, so the Z is blue, the Sentra is red, and the bike is actually white. So, red, white, and blue. But yeah, so that's a big thing about me is cars, if you couldn't tell. Also, another hobby of mine, love playing video games. Really, the only game I play now at the moment is Rainbow Six Siege. I put a lot of time and money in that game. My account is probably worth, I'd say, a decent amount of money. So that's one thing. And then another thing is Legos. Love Legos. I can actually take you around the room. Let's see here. Show you some. So this is my shelf in my room. Got especially Star Wars Legos. Star Wars Legos is a big thing for me. Stuff like that. Pretty cool. More Star Wars Legos. More Star Wars Legos. And then if you come over here, we got the heads and all that. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much, pretty much a couple things about me. So yeah, Legos, Star Wars, and cars, that's kind of how it is. Couple more things. If you probably already picked up on it, some people pick up on it instantly, some don't. I do have a speech impediment, and I think that's also what led to me struggling to talk to people. Because of course, going through school, I got made fun of for it. I don't care much because playing video games, I heard possibly what anybody could say about me. I have been made fun of about it for my whole life. I just don't care. It is what it is. But so yeah, and then my accent, I'm not Australian. I'm not from Europe. I grew up in a small town in North Carolina called Lumberton, North Carolina. You literally drive right through it. But yeah, so whatever. That's just some bits about me. Now I guess I'm gonna go show you my cars. Might as well, right? So yeah. So I guess this is essential. Not much to it. It's just I use it to drive back and forth to work. There's nothing fancy. Just my little hoopty is what I call it. Got it for a good deal. I mean, I had about 130,000 miles on it. Paid like $3,000. I've had to replace some stuff here and there, but besides that, it's pretty good. Like I said, it's just daily traffic. Both the cars on the Z and the daily traffic. But like I said, I will show you the Z now. Okay, now this is my baby. So she's a little daughter right now. But like I said, it's an 07 Z. Pretty stout. Like I said, I haven't had to do any work to it. Like I said, I was tired of now, sadly. I'll be honest, the exhaust on this car is worth more than the actual car, probably. It is a genuine Tomei exhaust from Japan. So, like I said, bought it from Japan, all that. Had it shipped over, like I said, installed its cat back. Like I said, it sounds genuinely good. But like I said, as good as you can make a Z sound. Like I said, the color, the blue, it's called San Marino Blue. Like I said, only came on the 07 and 08, and those wheels, those are actually OEM Nissan wheels. Came like that with the car as well. It was the extra package and all that. But so yeah, this is the Z. I'll go show you the bike now. All right, so this is my 2015 Ninja 650. Like I said, pretty much bone stock except for the visor, and they shortened the tail light bracket. Runs like a champ. Have not had any issues with it. Like I said, don't mind the light out. That is just how they made these bikes. Only one light's on, and then your high beam is both. But like I said, red, white, and blue. But like I said, I'm just trying to get back comfortable on a bike. Cause growing up, I rode dirt bikes and stuff, but never actually had my own street bike. So just I've been trying to ride this more. Like I said, she sounds pretty good. So I'll give her a little rev now that she's idled down some. But like I said, yeah, I mean, pretty stout for let's see, the exact mileage is 2,381 on a 2015. Like, that's pretty dang good if you ask me. But I said, I guess this just be the past video of a update about me and stuff. So I'll close it out after this. Okay, I look a little different. Just got finished playing basketball. That's actually why the bike was running. I was taking it to go play basketball with a friend. So I'm a little hot and sweaty, but it's all right. So yeah, but that's just an intro to me. Like I said, Dream 3 mechanic. Simple interest. Don't really get out much. Don't really do much. I said I was a mechanic, but I didn't say where I worked. I actually work at Pepsi as a mechanic in the fleet shop. I actually prefer it over like a dealership because I don't really like flat rate because I'm a very meticulous person. I like stuff done perfectly and exact. And like dealerships, you know, flat rate, they want you to do it quick and, you know, speedy, but they want done right. And it's like, man, I know me personally, I couldn't reproduce the work that I want to reproduce if I was doing that. So yeah, well, I guess this is my first video of this little, like this video diary, whatever you want to call it. It is July, I want to say 14th, 2025, I think. Well, I can't really swipe down, I'm recording. But yeah, so, yeah, well, I guess I'll probably record later on in the week just to give an update, let you guys know more about me, where I'm at. So yeah, thank you.